Hi, Matthew Loop here. Thanks for checking out this quick video. What I'd like to do real fast is share with you 10 powerful tips that you can use today in regards to Facebook PPC advertising that will help you lower your cost per click and make your ads dramatically more effective at connecting with your targeted base. But first, if we're not already connected, what I'd like to invite you to do is connect with me on Facebook at facebook.com/Matthew J. Loop. Just click the like button up here so we can stay connected, and I can inform you on the newest ways to grow your business dramatically using Facebook and other types of social media. What I'd like to do next is transition into the 10 tips that you can use right now in your business that, again, will help you increase your exposure, lower your cost per click, and make your ads much more effective. Now, here we are at my blog where I want to share with you these powerful strategies. The first strategy that you absolutely want to understand is you have to know your audience. This may seem like common sense, but many times people jump into running these Facebook ads without doing the extensive market research that needs to be done, knowing the ins and outs of your ideal customer along with the demographics and their language and terminology. And an example that I gave in this particular post was the fact I saw a dental ad running to try to get new customers for dentists, but the only problem with that ad that was running on Facebook that I observed was dentists don't want new customers, they want new patients. Language is very, very key. So if you are familiar with your market already, that's great. Then you can go ahead and tap into that and tap into your experience basically. But if you're an affiliate marketer or an information marketer or have a local business that you're not as familiar, you need to really know your customer inside and out, including the language that they use. So know your audience. The next thing you want to do is rotate your ads frequently. The ad shelf life on Facebook is actually, I would say, 1 to 2 weeks. Many times it can get a little bit more depending on what type of ads that you're running, but expect between 1 and 2 weeks, and then your ads will start to decrease in their click-through rate, the CTR here. That's what percentage of people actually will go and click the ad. And ideally, you should strive for a 0.035% or above click-through rate. That's very, very key, because the higher your click-through rate is, the lower your cost per click will be on Facebook. That's an important topic to consider, but make sure you are rotating your ads frequently and, of course, testing different images, headlines, and text descriptions. Know what time to run your ads. This is a big one. You might have a business that people are only on between 9 to 5. For example, most small businesses are going to have more success running their ads between normal work hours, simply because that's when these employees are getting on Facebook. They're actually passing laws to try to get their employees off of Facebook. So again, you want to know your audience and what time you should run their ads. This will actually take some testing on your part, but it's critical information to know, and this will also help you decrease your cost per click. Test different headlines, images, and descriptions. Could be a separate blog post or two in itself, or just a separate series of videos on testing alone. But you want to test many headlines, you want to test many images and descriptions. Of course, you need to understand that the image itself accounts for over 70% of the reason why somebody would click your ad. So sometimes cartoon images work exceptionally well. You want to make sure that you create pattern interrupts within your images. Again, they should really stand out. Sometimes you can even put a little red border around the ad to make it stand out, but it really depends on your market, because if many people are doing that same strategy, your ad is just going to blend in with everything else. So make sure you differentiate yourself and think out of the box. Try to be outrageous a little bit with the ad images and your headlines, and that will definitely increase your cost per click. I'm sorry, decrease your cost per click and increase your CTR, your click-through rate. Give ads enough time to run. This is one of the mistakes that many business owners make. They'll test the ad for maybe 10 to 20 clicks, but they really don't get an accurate representation of the ROI, because you really haven't had enough time to assess it based on the amount of clicks. So give yourself at least 50 clicks to let the ad run. Set a reasonable daily budget. Right now, as it stands, Facebook has over 750 million users, and again, this blog post was written a couple months ago. That's why you see 600 million, but at the moment they have over 750 million users, and I recommend setting your budget at $200 per day. And the reason why I recommend doing this is because your ad will be shown more frequently, especially if you're trying to go ahead and increase your click-through rate, decrease your cost per click. you need to get as many impressions as you can in a short amount of time, so Facebook will go ahead and say, hey, this ad is actually performing well, let's reward it with a decrease in the amount of cost per click you're paying. Now, if you set your budget, let's say at a low $12 or $10 per day, what's going to happen is your ad's going to be spaced throughout the entire day. It will take longer to get that representation, and I want to test things very fast because time is money. Always drive traffic to a landing page on Facebook to capture your leads. Now, I said a landing page on Facebook simply because Facebook rewards you with a decrease in your CPC if you drive traffic to other pages on their network. Now, even if you decide to drive traffic to a regular website, make sure you always drive it to a landing page, at least so you're able to capitalize on those subscribers and followers and they don't bounce off and you're not wasting your time or your money. The next thing is to provide a clear and concise call to action within the ad itself. This is a big mistake that very few people do. A call to action could be simply call this number now or click here at the end of the ad. Understand the ROI / return on investment of your ad. Now, let's say you're a doctor or professional and your average case value per patient that walks through your door could be $1,500. Well, if you get a couple patients that month, realizing that your average case value is $1,500, that's a very good return if you're spending less than $1,500 per month on your ad itself. So understand, make sure you know your own numbers and your metrics. The last thing that I want to point out is don't give up. Listen, Facebook denies ads all the time with myself and many of my other clients, but sometimes if you submit that same ad later in the day, you'd be surprised that the ad will actually get accepted because their ads, unlike Google, are manually reviewed. It's something to keep in mind, and don't get frustrated. Always test your ads and keep submitting those ads. So if you implement these 10 tips that I shared with you today, what's going to happen immediately is your cost per click will decrease on Facebook. You'll increase your CTR. You'll get more targeted exposure, and you'll be able to maximize the effectiveness of your Facebook ads, which is, if you're going to spend money on any PPC medium, that's what you want to do. You want to maximize the effectiveness so you can actually increase your ROI and spend less. So hopefully you received a lot of value out of this particular video right now. And if you're looking for more information on how to dominate your market using Facebook ads, what I'd like to invite you to do right now is to go to dcincome.com/go/Facebook-ads-marketing. What that will do is that will take you to a 2-hour seminar that I conducted, and this is jam-packed with Facebook marketing content that will help you grow your business about 10 times faster than what you're already doing right now. And what you'll actually learn on the call is the biggest myth that surrounds Facebook ads and fan page marketing. Many people simply go broke and get frustrated because they don't know these critical errors. You're going to discover the most costly mistake that most businesses are making when using Facebook ads marketing, and it's complete suicide. A lot of gurus actually teach this strategy, and it's really a shame. Me personally, I've spent over $101,000 on Facebook ads, so I know exactly what works and what doesn't. You're also going to discover how to actually make an extra $500 per day. Listen, the amount of Facebook fans that you have is in no way proportional to the amount of income you generate on Facebook. And this is a very large lie that's been propagated. So I'm going to share with you exactly how to make an extra $500 per day or even more. And there is a certain blueprint and recipe that enables you to do that. Unfortunately, most people have the system set up completely wrong. I'm going to share with you what ad headlines actually work and get attention and get clicks. And of course, you get to reap the rewards from my extensive testing, and your cost per click will further decrease. What specific images pull traffic and clicks like crazy? You're going to learn that. You're going to learn how to write compelling Facebook ads copy. You're going to learn the right way to follow up with an interested lead on Facebook, and 99% of people never do this, and it's unfortunate because you're literally flushing money down the toilet. You're going to learn the cheapest way to get quality traffic that on Facebook and unlimited amounts of it. These tricks will reduce your cost per click on Facebook at least by half. So again, sometimes in some markets you can actually get penny traffic. Now, I'm not going to guarantee you penny traffic, but in some markets it is still feasible. I'm going to share with you an in-depth analysis of your CPC, CPM, and CTR numbers, what's good, how to get there very, very fast. You're going to learn what to use in terms of loopholes that guarantee that you populate on the newsfeed every single time. See, Facebook changed their EdgeRank system, and if you're not familiar with what EdgeRank is, that's specifically what you can do to get noticed in the newsfeed 100% of the time. Unfortunately, in the last few months, that's been completely turned on its head, and it's not the same as it used to be. I'm actually going to share with you a way to get more people off of Facebook and into your business, or your virtual office, wherever you are. But the bottom line is you have to get people off of the network. So if you're looking for a more extensive program on using Facebook ads, I'm going to strongly invite you check out this particular system here. It's a 2-hour seminar, and you actually get the seminar itself. You get a bunch of other things, that a Q&A session, a 3-day new customer machine email sequence, the 54-page edited and finished transcript on the entire call, and the Facebook Pages Insights Manual, the Optimization Guide, the Facebook Social Plugins Guide, the Ad Manager tutorial. You can check it out here if you have any questions. And again, if we're not already connected, go to facebook.com/Matthew J. Loot. Click the like button, and if you have any questions, definitely feel free to let me know. Hopefully you found a lot of value out of this tutorial and you implement those 10 tips today. You'll substantially see an improvement in your CTR, and you'll be able to decrease your cost per click. So have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon.